Trying to see if y'all can see me. Am I live or no? Because I'm not seeing myself at all. Ah, there I go. Here I go. Hey, here I go. Hey. Am I live or no? Oh, shit. I got to mute this. Okay. Muted. Hey, you guys. Okay. Happy Saturday, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, good. Everybody can see and hear me. I appreciate y'all being here. Ooh, we got some stuff to talk about the next hour, okay? First and foremost, we got 1,000 people in here. The movie yesterday, I did my first Netflix and chill with my members on Discord and the YouTube members and the Patreon members. I think it went really well. Put a teacup if you went to the Netflix and chill party yesterday where we watched Social Dilemma. Let me see who was all there. Put a teacup in there. Yeah, I like the wig. Yeah, I'm liking this wig. I'm kind of feeling myself. I think it's cute. It's something different. You know what I'm saying? You sometimes got to throw a little bit of blonde in there and stuff like that. Okay, cool. So we did have a lot of people show up. Okay, good. Now, I will say this. I did not like the chat box on Netflix. For me, it was kind of laggy. It would freeze up my screen when I'm trying to type. So I think next time what we'll do, because I know a lot of people stopped chatting on Netflix and they went back to Discord and they were watching it on Netflix, but they started chatting on Discord. So we can do that. If not, next time what I will do is play it on Zoom. So what I'll do a screen share from one of my laptops and then you guys can watch it. So we got to decide on what movie we want to watch next week. So I don't know. It can really be anything. It can be conspiracy. It can be comedy. It's just whatever the majority wants to see. And then we'll do a poll. So I had a good time, though. I learned a lot. I really like Social Dilemma. A lot of the stuff in that movie is stuff I've been hitting on for years. So it was good to see them reiterate that. And I learned a lot of new things, too. You know, like basically shit. We are the product. You know, everybody keeps thinking that this internet thing is free. I'm on Google. It's free. Facebook is free. Instagram is free. None of this stuff is free. You are the commodity. And everything you do, everything you put your energy towards, everything you watch is being watched by an algorithm. So I really love how they really went into depth with that. So I had a good time. I had a really good time. Let's see here. Reese, you post your damn snap, your Cash App in my shit, you're going to get blocked. I'm going to remove it. Don't post your Cash App again. Y'all now don't play that. Don't come in my shit begging. And thank you so much for the $20. I appreciate it. He says, I will always love you, T. I love the hair. Please keep on spilling it. I will send you something and always grateful to catch you in real time. Love you, boo-boo. Love you too. And thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. So yeah, we're going to get into some stuff. Y'all know I don't play that shit. Don't come in my shit trying to be sneaky and add little Cash App signs. That shit will get deleted. You do it again, you'll be blocked off my channel. Don't come in here doing, because I don't go to nobody else's channel. I've never done this. And promoted my channel, posted links, spammed their comment section. Don't do that. That is the quickest way to get blocked off my channel. Work and build your shit. Don't come in here spamming. Y'all know when I see stuff, I'm gonna call it out. It is what it is. Tiana Senpai, she says, my favorite YouTuber, love from Ratchet Ass, Florida. I have to say that for old time's sakes. I miss my news channel. They done demonetize it and they still hating. Now YouTube is going through and they're basically pulling videos because of the thumbnails. Videos that's been up for 6 years. So they're really hating on my news channel, but whatever, honey. Love me some Ratchet Ass Florida. Thank you for the super chat. Let's see here. Again says, you are amazing. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate it. So let's see here. We got to get into this Sukihana thing, man. Okay, so let me start by saying this. This is why we're all here. Y'all seen the damn thumbnail of Sukihana's, ass, giving head and shit. So I just really have to hit on some stuff. I think for me, watching that really bothered my spirit because I know there's a lot of young girls on the internet and they're so impressionable. And you know what I'm saying? I know people look at me like the auntie figure. I just feel like, morally, because it was bothering my spirit, I had to speak up on what I'm seeing. Okay. So I just have to, and I have to keep it very real. And I'm sure, you know, she might get offended. Her fans might get offended. Honey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Take a line. You know what I'm saying? Get in line. You know what I mean? I offend people every week. First, let me start with this. Let me talk about Tyga. Okay. A lot of these celebrities to me are literally like just losing their mind. Okay. So a lot of them, it's proof. I've been saying this, okay, for months now. That facade that a lot of these celebrities put up, I'm rich, you're broke, I got a Ferrari, you're driving a Volvo, you know, that bragging culture. But what has happened is now with OnlyFans, you see even now it's to the point where A-list celebrities who are worth multi-millions are now setting up OnlyFans. A lot of like, you know, white dudes, I forgot, you know, all their names, but a lot of like, you know, real cute white boys, A-list movie stars, they're now starting up OnlyFans. They're a little bit younger, so I don't know their names, but I was seeing that being posted on, you know, the mainstream news. Y'all can name them because I be forgetting folks' names, honey. So now Tyga, who we've always known he's been struggling financially. He's had so many cars repossessed. He lived his best life when he was with Kylie Jenner, okay? So Tyga was trending all over social media because he started an OnlyFans page, and what he did was post pictures of his peen. Now, let me say this. Gotta keep it real. Tyga is definitely working with a huge package, okay? Damn it, Tyga. Tyga is hung like a fucking tiger. They're great. Okay, I gotta keep it real. He's definitely hung. But you know what, Tiger? What you're not going to do, sir, is play me. Okay? Now, granted, I didn't pay a dime. I didn't join his OnlyFans, but I saw the pictures. And one thing about TT is TT don't forget. Okay? I recognize that peen. I recognize the position. I recognize him being in bed. And I'm like, this is not new, bitch. Don't you ever try and scam your damn fans. For y'all who are over here gassed up on Twitter like, oh my gosh, Tiger's peen. We saw this shit 4 damn years ago. That's not a new picture. That is the picture because remember, I did a video on this. I don't forget shit. A transgender had blasted Tyga. Tyga had a whole sexual relationship with a transgender woman. And I don't know, she was trying to extort Tyga. But basically, she had pictures of Tiger's peen in her phone, and she posted on social media. So those are the pictures. So while people was boosted thinking they were new pics, I was just highly disappointed because I thought I was gonna see some new shit, new lighting, maybe him standing up, maybe him holding it. I don't know. But that wasn't the case. They were old ass pictures from 4 years ago. So he finessed y'all. So for y'all who don't know, sorry, Tiger, got to keep it real. I did a video on it. I recognize those peen pics anywhere. Those are old ass peen pics. Okay. So a lot of y'all just got finessed for about $50. Y'all could have watched a Lovelyti video and seen them damn peen pics. Granted, there was an eggplant on there because I didn't want to get flagged. But I had those original pictures, Tyga. So yeah, I was, you know, kind of disappointed. I thought I was gonna go see some new tea. So, anyways, he was trending. And so started a really interesting conversation on Twitter on how a lot of celebrities now are just, you know, they're just taking it all off and doing the most. And I said this months ago that a lot of people who went on to OnlyFans, remember, OnlyFans was supposed to be for regular people like me and you. We're supposed to be sitting there teaching our fans how to cook and sew. Just, you know, just simple shit, how to make a wig. And then now it's, for some reason, it's just turned into like, you know, just like this huge freak fest. And like I was telling folks, okay, if you're like a regular person on there, right? You don't have like a super huge fan base. I told y'all months ago that a lot of young girls were feeling the pressure, like they have to do more to be able to get money from their, you know, from their fans. You know, whereas before, maybe 2-3 years ago, they might just, you know, do something like this with their shirt, you know, show the top of their cleavage, you know, show a little bit bra and, you know, something sexy. Well, now you got to take off your shirt and show your nipples. You know, it's like they've had to like just do more and more degrading shit, mainly because of these celebrities. Because again, why am I going to watch you just show the top of your bra and do a sexy pose when this celebrity got his whole peen out? When I can see Bobby Light's entire asshole. Let's keep that real. So a lot of regular folks are leaving OnlyFans. They're feeling like they're having to do too much to keep it with these celebrities who have literally gone on there and just lost their mind. There's no coof, there's no nothing, right? Let me take a quick break and read some of these super chats here. I see a bunch of messages coming through. Kitty Jackson says, let me get you your grip money tea. Love from nefarious ass New Jersey. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you for the $19.99 super chat. I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming through. Let's see here. TTW says, hey, T, I was binge watching your recent lives while deep cleaning my house, and I see you're blessing me with another one. You look good today. Oh, you look lovely today. Sorry. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, sis, and thank you for the super chat. Thanks for coming through. Let's see here. La Natris Hill says, I love you, and she sends $5. Thank you so much. Let's see. Cornell Powell sent $5. He says, sending love from South London. You cheer me up. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for coming through to the stream today. I appreciate it. So we're talking about the Tiger situation. The celebrities, they're just doing the most. So anyhow, I'm minding my own damn business. Just posting on Instagram, posting on Discord, going through the members to see who done scammed me. You know what I mean? Had to boot out a few people who signed up for memberships and then hurry up and try to cancel it. So I was catching a few people up. So we were talking about that on Discord, right? So anyhow, long story short, I'm getting messages about, there's this video of Suki. Suki's trending right now because of a video she posted on OnlyFans. So I'm like, okay, well, damn, how bad could the video be? I know Suki is very vulgar, but I didn't think it would be that bad. I thought, well, maybe she's showing her damn coochie lips again. Who knows? Maybe she's fingering herself. Who knows? And so I was sent the videos. Now, you guys know I posted the videos. Thank goodness for Discord, so we can kind of post, more, I don't know, vulgar content without being flagged. So I posted her video, the little snippet from OnlyFans. And in the video, she's sucking her man, who I found out was her man. I didn't know who he was at the time. But it's her boyfriend's peen, and she starts throwing up. And to me, that was just really disgusting, okay? So she throws up. And then there's like another scene. Let me show y'all this scene real quick. I'm not going to show y'all the throw up part. I'm not going to show y'all giving him head. I just want to show y'all the part where she's talking. Just really disturbing shit. Let me pull that up here. So this was the post I posted on Instagram. And so this is the video I want to just show y'all real quick.
That head right there is the reason I'm going to buy you everything you want. What you want?
A store.
You want a store?
Yeah.
That's all you want? Baby, I know you want more now. What about that restaurant you've been telling me about? That head right there.
Okay, so y'all just watch that. Let me come back on the screen. So that was just a small snippet, okay? The video was a lot longer. Then she proceeds to give him head and throw up everywhere. I mean, it was just really disgusting. Even watching that video, let me say this before I even get into the subject, because what a lot of y'all like to do, because, maybe I come from a more conservative angle, you guys always accuse me of shaming. Even in the comment section, it's called kink sex, and you're kink shaming. Y'all have a shaming word for everything. Y'all are just shaming apologists. Y'all have called me a fat shamer. I'm a light-skinned girl shamer. I'm a dark-skinned girl shamer. I'm a black male shamer. I'm a black female shamer. I just, whatever. I wear it. If this is kink shaming, then so be it, bitch. If the shoe fits, I wear it. Now, with that being said, and also another thing people try to throw out there, oh, you're just sex negative. Absolutely fucking not, okay? There's different types of women out there, and I've never judged women like Suki, but certain things are just too much, and I'm going to keep it real. There's nothing wrong with being freaky. Ain't nothing wrong with sucking peen, okay? What two grown folks choose to do in their bedroom is their business. Okay? I like sex like the next person. So stop all that, oh, you just need to go get laid, bitch. You don't know what I do, okay? I just don't come on YouTube and brag about it. Because one thing I've learned, the people who sit up online and brag the most about, oh, my husband just gave me some, my husband put it on me, or my wife, they're probably jerking off. Ain't nobody gave them shit. Because when you're getting it in and it feels good and you got the good cooch, you ain't got to announce it to the world. You don't have to call yourself Suki with the good coochie, because your man should know that, and that's all that should matter. When you got to be so braggadocious, it makes me think maybe that's not really the case. Just like dudes who brag about having big peens. And then when you get them behind closed doors, it's like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, wait, all the shit that you were saying online is cap. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? The people who brag the most be the most boring people in the bedroom, be pillow princesses, just fucking lay there. There's some people who are quiet that y'all need to holler at. There's the folks who are quiet who be freaks behind the fucking doors. Can I get an amen? Okay? That's the truth. People who do all that bragging, I don't do this, I don't, you know what I mean? I do this and it's so wet and all these guys. And then they go from one relationship to another relationship to, it's like, damn, bitch, I thought you had that good wet box. Thought it was so tight. Why is this your fifth man in a year? Girl, bye. Okay? Just like these dudes, oh, I'll put it on you. I'll do this. I'll lift you up against the wall and do this. And they can't even last 2 minutes. Stop bragging about y'all shit. Quit capping, okay? Y'all gotta keep it real. Quit capping. That's the worst when somebody caps and you be like, wow, this was trash. Wow. Now I sound like one of the kids. Quit capping. The younger generation. I saw y'all rub off on me. Okay. So back to the Suki thing. So let's get that out the way. I'm not sex negative. I'm not scared of sex. You know, all that goofy shit. Just because I don't come on YouTube and, you know, brag about what I did over the weekend. It's nobody's business. I'm a grown-ass woman, okay? So it has nothing to do with that. But what bothered me with her video, okay, and y'all can try and disguise it and say, oh, that's kink. I guess it's some type of underground kink thing. I don't know, because y'all be into all types of weird shit in 2020. I don't know about all that. But my thing is, if a man is willing to degrade you on camera to the point where he done busted on your face, he's banging you so hard that you throw up all over his lap. That video was disgusting where she threw up. I'm sorry, that's not kink to me. And it's not that I'm trying to shame people who are into that, but there's just certain things I have the right to question and give it the side eye. Okay? Just like weirdos who want to have sex in baby diapers and shit. I got to give that the side eye. Why do you want to dress like a 6-month-old baby and get your diaper changed? Like eventually are you going to start messing with a baby? That's where my mind goes. So I have the right to question certain shit. And I'm not going to apologize for that. When I watched that video, okay, first and foremost, there was nothing lovey-dovey, because that's why I didn't know it was her man. I didn't know it was her man until I read the comments. And I think Summer Walker was on there and she was saying, you know, that's her boyfriend and he's not a drug dealer. I don't know. She was talking to somebody else, right, in the comments. So I didn't even know that was her man because there was no love there from what I saw in the video. There was nothing tender. There was nothing sweet. It just looked like she was just having sex with a trick or something. It just looked so casual and disturbing. She looked like a sex victim. I'm sorry. You're sitting here crying. You got nut all over your face. You look crazy as fuck, sis. I'm just keeping it real. Now, he may love her behind the scenes and behind closed doors, but what you guys are posting in the public, to me, is really disturbing. She looked like some type of sex slave victim. And then the throwing up. I mean, my thing is, if you're going to post something on social media like that, since you want to be brazen and post that on social media, then why not, you know, show a video of you giving him head and it's like a loving way? Why does it have to be so debaucherous? I mean, it's bad enough that you're posting yourself giving head. That's tacky as hell. But if you're going to do it, why does it have to be so gutter, so low vibrational? I watched and I was just disgusted. Bitch, I should have watched you giving head and been like, okay, sis, okay, we see you. I should have been damn happy and excited. I left like, damn, I feel like I've been abused and shit. Like that. So it's like, what are the young girls who are watching that? Because this is viral. It's all over Twitter. They love to try and block me anytime I speak the truth, but there's porn all up and down Twitter. You can go on there and see the video. So what are young girls? How are young girls supposed to take that in? Young Black girls who are looking up to you, and especially you being a dark-skinned woman. You're always crying about your skin tone and how, you know, people treat you funny because you dark-skinned. But once again, as a dark-skinned woman, look how you're carrying yourself. So now you got little dark-skinned girls who are going to look up to that thinking that's how they should be treated in the bedroom. A dude ramming his peen was big, down your throat so bad that you're throwing up. That's not love. Okay? And that's the part that's just really, really disturbing. And I have to ask myself, Suki has just gotten wilder and wilder. You know, I'm here for like, you know, the little goofy antics, even like the overly, you know, sexualization of certain things. Because Cardi did the same thing. Okay. When she was running around here, when she was still a stripper and she would do all types of crazy skits and you know what I mean? So I'm not going to knock Suki for the same things that Cardi did and Cardi was praised for. So I don't even mind like the little goofy, low vibrational skits and the shit that she does. But I've noticed that she's pushed the envelope more and more. And I don't know if she's pushing this envelope because she feels because she's dark skinned and she's not getting the attention that she feels that she deserves, that she has to go above and beyond. And it's starting to be a bit much, in my personal opinion. I don't care who's offended by what I'm saying. It's just starting to be a bit much. I thought it was just very unnerving, very disturbing watching that video. Let me see what some of the commenters are saying here. Tabitha Dallas says, the part I saw, she looked forced. Very disturbing video. If she likes it, I love it. I guess I love your videos, by the way. Thank you so much. I appreciate the super chat. Yeah, it did. There was nothing romantic about that. There was nothing like, okay, we're going to do some freaky stuff and I'm going to post this on the internet for my OnlyFans. It looked like it was some, you know, like she was forced. It just looked really disturbing. She was crying. And I understand people get off on different things, but why post that on the internet? What seeds are you planting to young girls, including your own daughter? She has children. Beautiful children. I think she has 2, maybe 3, but I know she has a little girl and a little boy because they were on Love and Hip Hop. Well-behaved, well-mannered. I really enjoyed when she has scenes with her children. So I'm really shocked by all the stuff that she's doing. Let's see here. Bianca says, I don't care what nobody says. A real man that really loves you is not going to let anybody see you in that manner. You better preach, honey. You better preach. But the sad part is this generation of young girls, they're like, you got to look at the agenda behind everything, right? So let's go deep real quick. You got to look at the agenda. That's the thing, that they're planting seeds that this is normal. And not only to young girls, but to young boys. They're teaching young boys that that's how you have oral sex with a young girl. Who cares if she's crying? Who cares if it hurts? As long as you get off and you know, give her some money. It doesn't matter. She's not a human being. She's just a disposable she's just a cum dispenser. That's what's being planted into these kids' heads. They're so desensitized by porn and all this sexual shit on social media. They don't even know how to be intimate in a normal way. And that's sad that she's pushing that. Counteract says it's one thing to be kinky, but it's another thing to be humiliated on camera just for clout. Out here slinging your cootie cat for views. Exactly. Debop says Suki didn't even look like she liked it based on her reaction. People try to normalize weird things nowadays. I definitely agree with that. Thank you for the super chat, both of you guys. Hold on here. These super chats are coming in. Hey, Ronan! Thank you for the $20. I miss you, friend. I've been sick, so I need to call you. So thank you for coming and watching my stream. I miss Ronan. That's like one of my best friends. So thank you. Shahoza Beauty, thank you for the $19.99, sis. Thanks for coming through. Shantae Brown says she needs Ilyana. She needs her life fix on. Thank you for the super chat, sis. I got, for the most part, everybody. Sharnice says, isn't she a rapper? Why have I heard more about her sex adventures than her music? Shake my head. Love you, T. Thank you so much for the super chat, and I agree 100%. She's a rapper. I couldn't tell you any of her songs. That's just me being honest. I couldn't name one song. You know, but I can name all her sexual exploits. I can tell you what her coochie looked like. I can tell you what her head game looked like. Welcome to 2020. Well, I know more about your intimate parts than your music. That's sad. So anyways, so of course, after she received backlash and was trending, she called herself cussing everybody out. Because, you know, anytime you speak truth to power and you tell folks about themselves, you're in the wrong. You're shaming. You're broke. You're a hater. You're mad because your man don't pay for your cooch. All types of excuses. So let me go ahead and play you guys her 2-minute rant here. Give me just a second to pull it up. And it's not the first time that she's talked like this either. So I might play 2 different clips. Give me just a second. Let me remove this. Okay. Oh, I have to pull the video up. Give me just a second. There we go. So this is the first video. It's just short. I'm just going to show you this little video. I think she posted this maybe like a few days ago. And I'm going to show you the next one.
It's Sukihana, and I'm riding dick and sucking dick on my OnlyFans. So during this pandemic, I got to get my coin. Fuck all you classy hoes. I said what I said. Listen, if you're tired of your baby mama, subscribe to my OnlyFans.
So that was her promoting her OnlyFans, talking about, you know, she's going to, you know, she's going to be sucking peen on OnlyFans. And so now here's her response to like all of the backlash. So give me just a second to pull this up. You know, folks be so proud, honey, until people have opinions.
Because you could pay your own bills, you ain't supposed to ask somebody help. Like I thought. So what y'all doing is y'all fucking niggas. Y'all giving that pussy out. Y'all sucking dick, fucking licking assholes all the time. I don't know what you do, sis. But you're saying because you independent, you don't want nobody to help you. So you sucking and fucking niggas, and then you go home and pay your own bills. Who said what? Hold up, cuz. I'm trying to add this up. Cause hold up, wait. So let me run it back. So this is what y'all doing. So cause you independent, you said you independent and you don't need a nigga for shit, which is wrong, but that's what you said. So you fuck niggas, you suck niggas, you lick balls, you swallow nut, you lick ass, you give him your time, you give him your company, you give him your conversation, and then you go home and you pay your own bills. Hold up, cause what? 1 + 1 = what? Cool. So wait, let me hold up. So what you say? You getting fucked. You getting fucked, and because you make your own money, you don't. So you let niggas fuck you for free. So you let niggas fuck you for free? That was self-respect. Is that what self-respect is? So cause what is self-respect? What is self-respect? Cause all your hoes is fucking. All your hoes is fucking. All your hoes done fuck. All your hoes is getting fucked. So what was self-respect? Cause ain't none of y'all married. Cause we gonna take it back to the Bible where they say you can't fuck out of wedlock or have babies out of wedlock. Bitch, we all baby moms. We all done got. So wait. Cause now I'm starting to think that it's just a manipulation tactic to make yourself feel like you better than the next bitch. That's what it's starting to sound like to me. Cause bitch, you getting fucked too. You getting fucked in your coochie, your ass in your throat, and you put other women down because they tax niggas, not because they prostitute them, because they brag about making a nigga cut a check. She never said she was a prostitute, but she said she bragging about a nigga cutting a check because niggas do cut a check on her because she ain't scared to ask. But you feel like you too good to ask, and that's why you paying your own bills.
Okay, so let me come back on the screen here. Give me just a second. So all I saw with that rant was a bunch of excuses and somebody who was embarrassed, but she's trying to play crazy. You know, all this, in the Bible days, you guys are sinning too. And, you know, y'all shouldn't have been having premarital. Like, you know, she's just pulling all this shit out to justify what she's doing. See, this is my thing. When you're proud of your shit and you can stand in your whole shit, there was no need for a rebuttal. You knew what it was. You posted yourself on OnlyFans getting nutted on in the face and getting your throat, you know what I'm saying, literally just pounded. You posted that. So if you're proud of your handiwork, why are you upset that people have opinions? That's what kills me with folks. Folks want to do the most craziest shit. And then as soon as people give them backlash or they're not getting the receptive, you know, welcoming that they thought they was going to have, once it's not what they expected, now they want to flip it around. This is just nothing more than manipulation. Now you want to flip it around, okay, and make everybody else feel like, oh, we're just hating. We're not understanding. We're broke. Like, this is nothing but just reverse psychology. That's what she's doing. She's using reverse psychology. You're talking about all these women are broke and they're stupid for not asking, you know, whoever they're fucking for money. How do you know they're not doing that? You're assuming. So because we're not posting videos online showing us giving people, head and, our body parts, that means every female who's in a relationship is just sitting around broke. Every female who's, dealing with somebody, they can't ask that person for money or help with the bills. It's very funny how she goes from one extreme to the other. You know what I'm saying? If you're not doing what she's doing, that means you're just broke and your nigga ain't, the dude that you fucking ain't paying. Like, that's a big extreme. That it just didn't make any damn sense. And again, if you're so proud, there's nothing to explain. I did that shit. If y'all mad, kick rocks. But, the fact that she was trying to bring up so much other stuff lets me know she's full of shit. Another thing, I don't like this whole fake empowerment. All of this, all of this talk is nothing more than fake ass woman empowerment. Okay. It's low self-esteem in the guise of woman empowerment. Like I said on Instagram, that's all it is. Because if you know your self-worth and you're, you have a high self-esteem about yourself, you wouldn't do that. And like I said, even if it was a situation where they want to be on some freaky shit, why does it have to be that degrading? Because all it's going to do is desensitize your fan base of young kids into thinking that that's normal and that's how men and women should get down and treat each other. Now, if that's what y'all want to do behind closed doors, that's your business. But when you make it public, the public has a right to judge and the public has a right to have an opinion. But I already knew she was full of it because remember a few months ago, I called her out when her and Cardi B were doing that whole WAP tour. And they stopped by Apple and they were talking to Nadeska, right? That's her name from Complex. Now, Nadeska is one of the most, I don't know, bougie ass. Oh my God. She doesn't dress sexy. She's very, what you would call, a person who carries herself a certain way. And you're basically disrespecting women like that by going in on what you deem as classy hoes. So I thought it was I thought her whole approach during that interview was just kind of tacky. So let me go ahead and play that for you because I had that video here.
Here, right there.
Sorry. Let me click off of this. Let me pull up the video. Where is it at? Okay, here it is.
I feel like being like sexual and shit, like I don't see nothing wrong with that because baby, I got 3 kids. And I got these kids from sucking and fucking. At the end of the day, me being a hoe, like these people say, like honestly, I liberate a lot of hoes. You feel me? When I hear Cardi talk about popping some pussy, me and my bitches is with it. Like that liberate us because it's like, fuck you, self-respect as hoes. Cause how y'all got self-respect? Like, I don't think y'all got self-respect like that. Cause first of all, you supposed to tax these niggas. That's self-respect. You feel me? Like, it make me feel liberated. Like, I love crossing boundaries. Cause guess what? Scared money don't make no money. If you gonna be scared to get that money, you gonna be scared to be yourself and say, this who I am, then you ain't gonna get that coin like that.
Facts. Y'all see goofy ass Nadeska just nodding her head like she has like a freak personality, like a Suki. Nadeska, you should be embarrassed that you even co-signed that fuck shit. See, that's why I don't do interviews because I'd have called her out. So you should even be embarrassed that you're not even that type of female and you're nodding your head and saying facts. There's nothing wrong. Like I said, if it's not okay to slut shame women who carry themselves in that manner, why is it okay to knock, women who don't carry themselves in that manner? Why is that okay? So I thought that was bullshit. So women who, who are self-respecting are whack. And you're nodding your head as if you're out here twerking on Complex, as if you're not carrying yourself with a level of decorum and, respect. So I was very shocked that she just kind of let that go and was nodding her head in agreement. But whatever, that's the industry. Let me go ahead and read these super chats. Sukihana, I almost called you Sukihana, honey. Sukihana said 1999, she says, this is what you call gaslighting. I'm embarrassed for her. By the way, my name is pronounced Sukihana. Wait, Sukihana. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. And she says, I appreciate you for being straightforward and honest about the situation. Thank you. You are more than welcome, sis. And thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. And I agree with you 100%. That was nothing more than gaslighting. That's what she's trying to do. She's trying to gaslight and then flip it on her audience or on the people who watched the video who didn't agree with her antics. That's what that is. Because again, like I said, people who are proud of what they're doing, they just stand in their shit and they keep it pushing. No explanation needed. We don't need a dissertation. Okay. When you're doing all this explaining and going on hobo tours on Instagram, it means that you're not really standing in your shit and you're bothered. Roger P sends $10. He says, hey, Lovelyti, I've been a fan since your boys in the hood commentary. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let's see here. Luna Galaxy says, I really appreciate you talking about these types of topics, especially as a fellow Black woman. What we need is more people like you teaching, and we're in this generation. Lord have mercy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You know, and that's the thing. Like I said, it's not about knocking her or knocking women like her. Okay, there's room for all different types of women. That's why I never agreed with the whole Aisha Curry thing. You steadily knocking all these women who dress sexy. Oh, I keep it covered for my husband. Oh, people just dress way too, scantily clad. And I saw through the bullshit. You're hating. You're mad. Okay, because now she done dropped that weight. Like I told y'all before, you can't keep clothes on her ass. So, there's room for all different types of women. But when I see bullshit like that, I gotta call it out. Like that to me, that video, the fact that anybody's child, okay, can literally go on Twitter right now and watch that video and think that that is a representation of Black women, how you treat women and how men treat women, because she is a celebrity. Okay, she's not just like a regular person. It just says a lot, and I know Suki knows better. I think that's the part that really hurts, real talk. Is that I know she knows better, because a year ago she was crying about selling her soul. A year ago, you quit the industry. You seen how demonic it was, the things they were trying to make you do. You were crying about selling your soul. So I'm like, damn, well, what happened between a year ago and now? That's what really has me confused. And I'm going to show y'all the video. Miss GG90 says, hey, T, longtime watcher. I don't comment a lot, but I just want to say thanks for all your hard work and info that you share with us. I love you. PS, your face wash is the bomb. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you like the dope beauty products. That means a lot to me. And thank you to everybody who's been supporting and buying the products as well. I'm glad you guys are loving it. That is what I use on my skin. Hence the glow. So yeah, thank you so much. And thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. So let me go ahead and play this video real quick. Let me pull it up here. Yeah, this I don't know, just makes me sad. It makes me sad.
About to say, but as far as this music stuff, I won't be doing this music stuff anymore. I started this because this was my dream, and I wanted to make sure I could get me and my kids out the hood. It's always been my passion to rap. A while ago, I had signed a contract, and I didn't know nothing about the business or this game out here. And just right now, I'm realizing that I signed my soul. I sold my soul to the devil. I signed myself to the devil. I don't even own myself no more. I sold my soul to the motherfucking devil, and I done prayed. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. And it's just like, I don't know if God can get me out of this, and it's just like to the point where I don't even know, like I can't. I just want to say I'm sorry to my fans. I know y'all love me. I know y'all believe in me, but I can't. I didn't know what I was doing back then.
All right, so y'all just saw that. Let me come back on the screen. See, many of y'all have never seen that video. Only a few of us who are very esoterical can even reference that video. You don't see most celebrities and people talking about that video. That was heartbreaking to me. So that's why I always get upset. That's why I was upset when I seen what she was saying in that Nadeska video and how much she's changed. That was a year ago, you guys. That wasn't 5 years ago. That was a year ago. So it makes me feel like, well, damn, B, like what happened? What happened between when you were crying and saying you was just trying to take care of your kids, and now all of a sudden you have all this celebrity and all this status, but look what you've had to do to obtain it. And what I don't want her to do is to look back and be like, damn, I really sold out. I really sold my soul, because she seems like a person who cares about God and who was so conflicted in that video. Like, I felt bad for her. And so to see all this shit that she's doing and you're trying to normalize, like, come on, you know better, Suki, because you was just crying about selling your soul a year ago. It really bothers me. It really bothers me. And I just think that people have to just speak real to people, say real things and hold people accountable, and just say, it's not about judging her. It's not about, telling folks to, stop following her or don't go support her OnlyFans. You do what you want to do with your money. But it's just about, I just hope that even if she walks across this video or runs across it, she doesn't take it as just me bashing her. Like, I'm legit concerned, because let me get even deeper, right? A year ago, she was talking about selling her soul. Then as 2020 comes, we're going through all this shit with, the C-19. Then sometime in March, Tory Lanez starts quarantine radio, and he starts trying to normalize the phrase demon time. Remember, Tory Lanez had demon time. He was doing quarantine radio, and that's when girls would get on there and they would just wild out. Bitches pouring strawberry milk all over their bodies naked and just all types of crazy stuff, right? Then to take it to a even bigger level and give it an even bigger cosign, you had Beyonce rapping about demon time with Meg Thee Stallion on the Savage remix. Then later on, after all that demon time shit, you have all these allegations of Tory allegedly shooting Meg. I just don't believe in a lot of coincidences, okay? And then what did OnlyFans end up doing? Let me see if I can find the picture real quick. Let me try and pull it up. Because OnlyFans started promoting that demon time shit. So give me just a second so I can show you guys this. It was just supposed to be a thing in a song. But let me show y'all this real quick. OnlyFans started promoting this. They had just different here it is, onlyfan.com, demon time. They were even doing if you signed up, here goes an official, here it is. This is the official thing from OnlyFans. Thank you to everyone who signed up for hashtag Demon Times premiere live stream show. The show broke our records. We experienced some technical difficulties. We are actively working to increase the capacity for the next show. All viewers from last night will be issued a refund. So even that site was promoting demon time. Okay. So I don't know. I just find stuff like that really disturbing, that a site and mainstream celebrities like a Beyonce and others were using that word demon time and trying to normalize it. And I did a whole breakdown. If you guys haven't seen the podcast that I did on the whole demon time phenomenon, y'all can watch it. It was very enlightening. A lot of people liked it. It was one of my highest rated podcasts. But that just goes to tell you that a lot of this stuff is so much deeper than we will ever know. A lot of this stuff is very, very spiritual. Okay. And I'm not saying that just because you have an OnlyFans page, you're being demonically possessed. I'm not saying any of that shit. What I'm saying is that I just find it very coincidental that a year ago, this girl was crying about and saying that she sold her soul and she felt so horrible. So I'm thinking to myself, who the hell tapped her on her shoulder and said that we're going to give you this, and that, because to see where she's at versus where she was at a year ago. And all of this is being, I guess, promoted via this site that's talking about demon time. Okay. And she was talking about selling her soul. That just doesn't sit well with me. I just feel like it's just something deeper there, and it goes back to talk about the title of this show as well, the whole chasing the bag mentality. We have this mentality nowadays that, it's all about a bag and, chasing a bag. And I'm all about people getting money. Don't ever think shit. I charge for my Discord. And I like I told people, I feel no ways. If you're mad that I charge $5, I could care less, because y'all have no problem. Suki got hundreds of fans paying $25 to $50 a month to watch her, throw up on Peen. Okay, so you put your money where you want to put your money. So I have no issues with anybody starting Patreon, starting OnlyFans, memberships. You do what you have to do to take care of your family. But just make sure that whatever you're doing to try and chase that bag, that you can sleep at night. That's really what it boils down to. Okay, you're chasing a bag, but is chasing that particular bag worth your mental health, your sanity, your freedom? Those are the things that you have to think about. Because you got folks talking about chasing a bag, but they don't understand that certain bags come with consequences. So if I'm chasing a dope bag and I'm trying to be the biggest dope boy in the hood, am I ready to deal with the consequences when I eventually get caught and sentenced? If I'm chasing the prostitution bag, okay, and I'm letting all these dudes fly me out to Dubai for these porta potties where these, rich men, basically caca on you, okay, and degrade you, are you ready for the consequences that come with that bag? Because, see, everybody likes to talk about fucking and sucking because it feels good. But notice, nobody ever talks about STDs. Nobody ever talks about getting tested. Nobody ever talks about the time they were burnt. Nobody ever talks about, their friend that may have died from HIV/AIDS. People don't have those conversations. They just want to make things look so glamorous. So all I'm saying is chase your bag, get your money, but just make sure that you're willing and ready to deal with whatever consequences come behind chasing these particular bags. Because there's certain bags that are good bags that you can get, that you work hard and you really grind to get. And then there's also bags that are just, a quick way, fast money. And those roads don't always pave out the way that people expect them to pave out. So that's all I'm saying. Oh, damn, we got 13,000 people in here. Oh, wow. Hello. How y'all doing? Thank y'all for joining me. If you like what I'm saying, if you like what I'm not trying to preach, but whatever. If you like what I'm saying thus far, please hit the like button. Don't be in here sipping 13,000 people and leave me with 2,000 likes. So, it's really, the whole situation just really disturbed me. And I just felt like, you know what, usually I don't go live because I just went live the other day and I don't really go live on a Saturday afternoon. But I was like, you know what, I had to say something because there was too many young girls on social media literally trying to defend that shit. Oh, it's just kink sex. It's just like, my dude, you're 16. Like, calm the fuck down. Like, what do you even know about kink sex? You know what I mean? You're 16. So it's really disturbing. It's really disturbing. And I just hope, she figures stuff out. This ain't the way. And you have a daughter. She has a beautiful little daughter who looks just like her. Adorable little girl. And a son. So it's like, what are you teaching them? When they go to Google your name, what are they going to see? And like I said, this is fine behind closed doors. I don't care what two adults do behind closed doors. If you want to sit on a carrot and say, what up, doc? That's your business, okay? I don't care what you do behind closed doors, whatever gets you off. But it's when you put it in the public, ether, then people have the right to comment and give an opinion. So I'm just saying. Don't y'all start putting carrot emojis. Y'all not just say whatever pops in my head. I'm sorry. All you see is carrot emojis. Oh my gosh. Y'all are crazy. Jay Williamson, $14.99. He says, once you sell your soul in the music industry, there is no turning back. Suki just signed a deal with Def Jam. I didn't know that. That's very interesting. Thank you so much for the $14.99. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's see here. Meow sent $4.99. Thank you, Meow. I appreciate you. Naomi's Dream says, please don't let Suki, who wanted to be a rapper, represent us OnlyFans models. Okay, sis, come on through. OnlyFans doesn't even allow throw up or shit content, or you lose your page. She will be reported in no time. Well, thank you so much for coming through with that, sis. I keep telling folks I have, model chicks from OnlyFans who rock with me, who follow me and everything. So like I said, I never do stuff to judge people. You do what you got to do, but just know that whatever you do, you better be able to stand in it. And I just don't think that she's able to stand in it because she's always constantly explaining herself, But thank you for that. And thank you for the super chat. Let's see here. Nessa A sent $9.99. Thank you so much for the super chat, Nessa. Let's see who else here. Deja Duchess says that part. Glad you said it. You're welcome and thank you so much. Lord, all I see is damn carrot emojis. What up, Doc? But yeah, let's see. I've been on for 49 minutes. Wow, this was a really good conversation. I'm glad the chat is popping. So let me just switch gears really quick here. I think I've said everything I've had to say about Suki. A lot of people have been hitting me up over the past, I guess, I don't know, 48 hours about the Chrissy Teigen situation. So I'm sure you guys all know by now that Chrissy Teigen was pregnant and she had a miscarriage. I'm going to go ahead and play you guys this video really quick so y'all can kind of, for those who are not up to speed, let me pull this up real quick here.
John Legend are grieving the loss of their third child. Chrissy revealed late on Wednesday in a devastating Instagram post that she has suffered a miscarriage. In a series of photos, Chrissy and John cuddled their baby boy and shared that they had planned to call him Jack. Quote, "We are shocked and in the kind of deep pain you only hear about, the kind of pain we've never felt before. We were never able to stop the bleeding and give our baby the fluids he needed, despite bags and bags of blood transfusions. It just wasn't enough. We never decide on our baby's names until the last possible moment, after they're born, just before we leave the hospital. But we, for some reason, had started to call this little guy in my belly Jack," Chrissy shared. Quote, "He will always be Jack to us. Jack worked so hard to be part of our little family, and he will be forever," Chrissy shared alongside.
Okay, let me go ahead and come back on the screen here. Give me just a second. Okay, so you guys just saw that. Let me read the super chat real quick. Sean sent $10, says signing contracts they don't read. No lawyers don't read books and contracts. All they see is money that they will never see. They continue to sign, then come on camera crying, "I am done." I agree 100%. I agree. The industry is dirty and people don't realize that they are the commodity, period, point blank. So thank you for the super chat. Now, as far as Chrissy Teigen, let me say that, and I'm not even going to get into like where we kind of went deep on the conspiracy chat and in Discord. I'm not even going to talk about the hospital bracelet, so I'm not going to go there on YouTube. But I will say this, okay? To have a miscarriage, you know, or a stillbirth, that is a lot. You know, that takes a toll on a female. That's a lot mentally. It's something that, you know, I've never been through it, thank God, but I know people who have. And it's something that just doesn't leave you. You know, you kind of think about it throughout the years and stuff like that. So, you know, my heart goes out to any woman. Excuse me. My heart goes out to any woman who has suffered a loss, a miscarriage, who had a stillborn baby, because that is just very tragic. You know what I'm saying? So I will say this with the Chrissy Teigen situation. Okay. Something about this just does not sit well with my spirit. It's something about it that's just very, very odd. Okay. Now, I want to say about 2 months ago, she was viral. Remember, I did the video, even her and Summer Walker got into it. I did a podcast about that. She was viral because people found a bunch of old messages on her Twitter where she was saying some really creepy shit about children. She was talking about toddlers in tiara, talking about pizza, and just saying a lot of really, really disturbing stuff. Y'all can go Google it. It's on the internet. So she got so upset that people started attacking her that she went off on social media and said that she deleted over 60,000 tweets. I didn't even know you could tweet that much. To be able to delete 60,000 tweets in 24 hours? How was she able to do that? Because most people don't have time to delete all them damn tweets. And why would you be deleting your tweets if there was nothing sinister involved? So that kind of like, you know, just really left a bad taste in my mouth with Chrissy. Because up until then, I thought she was pretty cool. You know, she's kind of funny. That's John Legend's wife, you know, whatever. But reading the stuff that she was tweeting a few years ago were really disturbing. And they were real tweets. It wasn't like somebody made them up. They weren't photoshopped. They were really from her account because she deleted them. So then afterwards, we find out that she's pregnant. And this baby was not through IVF. He was just natural, and it was a surprise to her and John. Okay, cool. Congratulations. Then we had posted, because like I said, we were still going to post stories. So we had posted, I believe, maybe Thursday, about her hospital scare, about how she went to the hospital. She had a scare, had to get a blood transfusion, things like that. And then literally, I believe it was Friday at midnight, or I might be wrong. It was either Wednesday she went to the hospital or Thursday at midnight. All I know is at midnight, it was breaking news that she had the miscarriage. And she was posting the pictures. And so the first thing that kind of came to mind was, this is very intimate. And I felt like I shouldn't be seeing this, right? And when I feel like I shouldn't be watching something or it's making me uncomfortable, then I have to ask, well, who's taking these pictures of this very intimate moment of a couple mourning the death of their child? I mean, especially the one of Chrissy right on the edge of the bed, crying, tears coming down her cheeks. Then there's the one of John Legend. It looks like he's posing. It was just really odd. But then I was like, okay, whatever. I don't want to be disrespectful and, try to minimize their grief. And then the next day, the mama jumped on Instagram and she posted something. Let me go ahead and pull up my Instagram.
Right.
I don't know why this Suki video keeps coming up. Hold on, let me see if I can find the video. Christy Teigen's mother. Let me see here. You know what? I don't know why. Oh, Instagram. Hold on. Oh, you know what? Oh, damn, am I blocked? Oh, I don't know. Hold on. Instagram tried to ban me earlier. They sent me a notice when I posted about Tiger. And I didn't even post his peen. I posted him from the chest up. They're going to say I'm posting nudity. And if I do it again, I'm going to be banned. I said, damn, they threatened me once a week. Okay, I'm back on here. I thought they had kicked me off. Let me find the video from Mama. Here it is. Okay, y'all go ahead and watch this. Oh, let me unmute it.
You can touch him if you want.
It's okay.
Okay. And this is her with the little baby right here. And then here goes another picture of her with the baby. And I don't know how I don't know how big or small the baby's supposed to be. I don't know, but I don't know. Very small baby. Let me go ahead and come back on the screen here. For me, once I seen the mother, crying and trying to, spend time with the baby. And I'm thinking to myself, why is all of this being filmed? It's disturbing to me. Why is everything for public consumption? Now we can't even have a stillbirth in peace. Even her sending let's just say she just tweeted and said, hey, I had a miscarriage, this and that. This is what we're going through. I would have even just respected that. But it's these photos of them posed and John in the bed with her. It's just weird to me. I'm sorry. I just have to be honest. Then you got the mama holding the dead baby crying. And it's like, who is filming this? And why does this need to be on social media? This should be personal stuff for your family. I don't know. I'm just not that voyeuristic, not when it comes to the death of babies. I feel like certain things are just not for the world to be a part of. Just the world finding out should be enough. It's just really weird. It's just very weird. I'm not saying that the baby is not real. I'm not saying that she didn't suffer a miscarriage. I saw her pregnancy. I saw her stomach. You know, she was pregnant. So I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is just like the whole everything. You know, the way that now all of a sudden all the celebrities are focused on this, and you know, all this celebrities commenting. Kim Kardashian is commenting. Gabrielle Union. Everybody's, you know, it's now become like this whole celebrity thing. It's not even so much about the kid anymore. And it's just sad. I don't know. It just didn't sit well with me, because I'm like, I mean, I don't want to say that you can just cause a, you know, a miscarriage or whatever she went through, but it's very interesting that just a few months ago, it was all this negative press from the whole, you know, P-Gate situation in her Twitter. And then now the whole narrative has shifted to this. So I'm thinking, this is just how my mind works. Did you guys post this to distract people from the BS that you were getting drugged for 2 months ago? Because I just don't understand the reason for it, for the video and you know, the pictures. Like, it was really sad. And I even saw people on Facebook, on my Facebook page, saying it was very triggering for them, you know, who have gone through miscarriages or had stillbirths. So then to just see these pictures popping up all over social media, it was triggering. And people were crying, and it was reminding them of their dead child. So I don't know. It just didn't sit well with me. This is not to minimize their pain. Please don't take it as that way. This is not to dismiss their pain. This is not to say that this didn't happen. But it was just, I just felt like it was just too much oversharing. And it was really sad. You know, it's just really sad. It's very heartbreaking to see how tiny that blanket is. I mean, it's just little. So I'm like, well, dang, you can barely even see, you know, it's so much blanket. How small is the baby? You know, that poor baby. I don't know. It just made me sad. It just made me really sad. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. And I know she'll come up, you know, she'll cuss everybody out and say she has a right to overshare. And that's what she does. She's a celebrity, and she tells every intimate part of her life, and she wants to bring folks on a journey. I mean, I get that if it's a pregnancy journey and the end of the journey is a healthy pregnancy. It's different when, you know, when you're talking about death. I don't know, but maybe that's just me. That's just me. Let's see here. Dozy since $3.99 says, watching from work. Love you, Auntie. You're very welcome, and thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Let's see here. I think I read that one. Okay, yep, I did. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. It was just a lot with that. And I just feel like just certain things should just be between you and your family. You know, even now with them posting the picture, it's just a lot of speculation. You know, while there's a lot of positive messages, there's also a lot of negative messages. So why even put that out there into the atmosphere for baby Jack? You know, I don't know. That's just how I think. That's just how I think. But, you know, I wish them the best, because that's a very heartbreaking situation to be in. Bell T Sends 5 says, filming is one thing, but posting for the world to see is disturbing. The public would respectfully have given them privacy in this situation. I definitely agree. You know, like I said, because I didn't even realize that. I guess people were telling me in the comments that once you have, I guess, a miscarriage or a stillborn birth, I guess it depends on how far along you are, but there's like photographers there at the hospital, and they'll come and either film or take pictures. You know, they'll ask the family first, of course, you know, just to film that for them so they have memories and take pictures of the babies. Some people said that they slept with their dead child like a day or two or something like that. You know, I didn't know that all that took place. Like I said, by the grace of God, I haven't been through it. And my heart goes out to any woman who has been through it, because it's a lot. It's a lot to be pregnant. And I was very high risk. It's a lot to give birth. Giving birth is the closest thing that a woman can come to death. So it's a lot that goes on to just, you know, bring a child into this world. And then you're scared for the next few months of SIDS. You're watching them in their crib as they sleep. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot to be a parent, you know? So I could only imagine, you know, because we've been conditioned that every pregnancy ends in a healthy baby. And that's not always the truth, you know? So I found out a lot, you know, reading some of the comments. And so I get that, you know, I get them wanting to, you know, maybe film or, you know, take pictures. But I also feel like it should have just been for the family and not for social media. But that's just my personal opinion. Let's see here. The Hamilton Family Since 5 says, it was a sacrifice. And I love you. Add me on Instagram. Oh, Lord. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Sonia Grant in the comment section says, I had 4 miscarriages, but this didn't trigger me. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that it didn't. That's a blessing that it didn't. Somebody says Suki's in here. Oh, is she? Hey, Suki. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining us. How y'all know it's Suki? Y'all know people be creating fake profiles and stuff. One day, Wendy Williams was in here sipping tea. Another time, R. Kelly showed up. So how do we know it's really Suki? We've had all types of people show up randomly. Let's see here. Minnie Pony says, I went through a miscarriage and I wouldn't wish it on anyone. My son died. The last thing I wanted to do was take pictures or publicize it. These pictures and videos don't settle right with my soul. Thank you so much, and I'm sorry for your loss. And I feel the same way. I don't know. I guess just as a mother and going through all that and knowing friends who have gone through miscarriages and stillbirths and stuff, it just didn't feel right for me, just watching that. I felt like that was something that the world was being included in that they didn't need to be included in. But thank you for the super chat. Sheena Marie Roots says, I lost my son at 5 months and the hospital let me keep him overnight. He slept in my bed and everything. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. And I'm sorry for your loss as well. Yeah, I found that out, just reading the comments. I didn't even know that they did stuff like that. So yeah, it's a lot. And yeah, you're right, RTG. Everybody does grieve differently. And I get that. But when it's a celebrity, I got to side eye it. Okay, this is not just a regular couple on Facebook. So I always got to look at stuff differently, especially when you were involved in a bunch of, scandal not even 2 months ago. So that's all I'm saying. But yeah, you're right. People do grieve differently, So maybe that's just how they choose to grieve. I don't know. They said Trump is in here. Now, y'all's just making up fake profiles trying to come in here. Trump ain't in here. He's in the damn hospital with COVID. Now, that whole situation... Okay, let's talk about that real quick before I go. I've been on here for an hour. Yeah, an hour. So I'm going to get ready to jump off. An hour and 6 minutes. Let's talk about Trump real quick. Okay. Now, it's funny. Charlemagne the God, he tried to use my word talking about, the conspiracy theorist in him. But I agree with some of the points he was saying on Instagram or Twitter, wherever he posted it. I do feel like there's some shit in the mix. Okay. This is the man who for months thought COVID was a conspiracy, refused to wear a mask, made fun of Joe Biden for wearing a mask at the debate. And then all of a sudden, a few days after the debate, him and Melania contract the disease. I find that very interesting. And they're saying that he's in the hospital, and of course, you have to quarantine for a minimum of 14 days. So if you're quarantining, he's going to miss the next presidential debate. But what a lot of people don't understand, remember I told you guys there's going to be a lot of crazy stuff going on in October, in the month of October. Thank you, Pam, for the $20. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's going to be a lot of crazy things going on in October. And so when that happened with Trump, the first thing I thought is, oh, so this is our 2020 presidential election October surprise. Interesting. So if you don't know what the October surprise is, it's when there's it happens during the year of an election, because November is when people go vote, that there's always some shit in the mix in October. And they call it the October surprise. I'm going to show y'all the video really quick. Oh, somebody said, Sabrina sent $2 and said, after Melania had those tapes leaked. Yeah, that was very, very interesting as well. That was very interesting with the tapes. Let me go ahead and play y'all this October surprise video from a few years ago, so you guys can kind of get the idea of what the October surprise is and why I'm giving this a side eye.
One of the original October surprises, 1968, LBJ halts bombing of Vietnam 5 days before the election.
That's right. Hubert Humphrey was struggling against Richard Nixon. The idea was that this was a peace move. It was going to make things easier for Democrats who were very opposed to the war. In the end, it did not do anywhere near enough to help Humphrey electorally, but it did help him in terms of the popular vote. He came closer than people thought he would have. So that qualified as an October surprise, didn't get far enough over the line.
in 1980, President Carter was running for election against Ronald Reagan, and American hostages were being held in Tehran. There was a big October surprise there, wasn't there?
Sure. One of the most famous ones, actually, and you hear it talked about a lot in this cycle. It didn't quite work. There were negotiations to try to free the hostages. They had been held for a year. It was very hopeful. Ultimately, he was successful, but it didn't matter in terms of the election. It happened after the election. It was not anywhere near a big enough surprise.
It's interesting because...
Okay, let me come back on the screen. So that is why I'm giving this whole situation the side eye, because this is just something that's been a part of the whole presidential game. As I was saying, as far back as the damn 60s, even further than that. They went on to talk about like all the big October surprises. So it's just very interesting that our October surprise is the president of the free world catching COVID. How interesting. Let me see here. Mandarins 91 cent 5 says, I commented on the Chrissy post that the photo of her in tears hurt my soul, and I'm hoping that this wasn't a stunt or fake to deflect from bad publicity. Thank you so much for the super chat. And yeah, and I think a lot of people who've been keeping up with the whole Chrissy Teigen drama were thinking the same thing. But of course, you know, the mainstream, they're not gonna say it. SYM190 send $49.99. Thank you so much for the super chat. And he says, October surprise in all caps. So I'm glad me and you are here. Okay. Me and you are here. That's what I feel like. As soon as they said that, because it became breaking news on what I think this was like October 1st when everything broke on Twitter that he caught, you know, C-19. So yeah, I definitely feel like it's an October surprise. So thank you for the super chat. So Unique Like Me says, hey T, I'm on my last break, but I want to send you some love. Sorry I can't stay. I only have 15 minutes. Thank you so much for the super chat, sis, and thank you for just stopping through real quick to spend some time with me. I really appreciate it. So let me see here. Astro D Star says, I did an astrology video on Melania and Donald Trump. They're good, T. Thank you so much, and thanks for the super chat. Yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. It's going to be very interesting what all happens this month. Like every month has just been crazy. And I just feel like October is going to be even crazier, especially with the election just, you know, a few weeks away. So on that note, I've been on for an hour and 12 minutes. I don't want to make this stream too long. I want the playback to be nice for everybody. So thank you guys so much for joining me today for this just random stream. I just wanted to talk about everything and like really, you know, let especially young girls know that what Suki's trying to promote, you know, that's just not the right way. You know what I mean? That there's other ways and, you know, things like that. And you don't have to sell yourself short just for a bag. You know, just watch the type of bag that you're trying to be out here chasing. So thank you guys once again for joining me. Thank you to the Facebook people. I know there's a lot of people on here from Facebook as well. I see y'all in the comments. So thank you guys for taking time out your Saturday to come to my stream. I really appreciate it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.